freaking Chewbacca is packing some heat back here, man. Look at that dump truck, man. Look at that dunk. No. We're done. Oh, there's another drop? Well, that came out of nowhere. Oh, crap. Your hat flew off, bro. There's some fans there. Everybody say hi to the fans. All right, so I was having technical problems.
I was sitting there like, uh-oh.
Mic wasn't working right. Technical problems.
It wouldn't be a stream if there wasn't something that was going wrong at any given point in time.
Right, ones to click. So I have a minute to like focus. Anyway, what's up, everyone? Welcome to our
We're back. It's been like 84 years.
Monthly thingy that we're doing now.
Oh, it's monthly now.
I don't know. It's whenever you have time.
Nobody knows. We're winging it, guys. We're professionals. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I do better when I just have the crane and I'm just walking around the theme parks and just leaving it like that. Jeremy's, I think, is still live over there, so that's okay. Dawn says, lost my hat on Big Thunder Mountain.
You ain't never getting that one back.
I'm mad at Chris right now. I'm a little mad at Chris. Mad at Chris.
Why is that?
He's the one who sent us money to squeak like or make that horrible seal sound yesterday.
Oh, he did that?
Yeah, he was part of it.
Chris.
He was part of it. So he owes me a nice stiff drink. That's all.
I was like, please finish that sentence.
Nice stiff drink. So I don't know what's going on. My camera's going out. People are making fun of my forehead. I don't know why. I think I have a beautiful forehead, but whatever. I'm glad your store is back. Oh, well, sort of. It's a temporary store. It's not Teespring.
Also with that website, guys, double check your sizes because their stuff runs small. Just a heads up.
So it's not Teespring, but they will it's getting the job done. So.
And the tri-blend t-shirts on that website are the best. Yeah. They're really soft. But double check sizes because they do tend to run a bit smaller. So
look at that. It's a 5 head. And you're supposed to rate it by your fingers, right? 4.
Yeah. It's 5 of my fingers because I've got tiny hands.
5?
4 of your fingers.
People always try to find something wrong with somebody and to put them down. So, yeah, see?
Hi, Nick.
My forehead's fine. Yeah, at least I look better than you. So, there you go.
What did Mr. Cookies do to you?
He just made fun of me, saying my forehead is big. It's beautiful.
Just in case anybody forgot, everything on Jay is big because he's a big person.
I could shave my head off.
I'm not touching any part of this conversation. You move on to the next.
Great question. Do the tri-blend t-shirts run regular size? As far as the last time I ordered, they're pretty true to size. Yeah, they're soft. They're like snuggling up to a soft blanket.
Just kidding, Nick. Relax. There it is. I knew it. All right, you're gonna see it. I'm gonna show you my pinky toe. Here it comes.
Oh God!
All right, now. If I try to get my foot up here.
Oh please, will you fall backwards in your chair?
I don't know. It probably for big brain.
Next time he's in flip flops, I'll get a photo for Apollo for you.
You still love me that I have a funny head
or toe, one or the other.
Whatever.
Both. It's both.
Jay's the type of guy to wear Crocs to the park.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Okay, but my Crocs
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. They're still Crocs.
I look damn good at the parks. I don't want to hear it. Who's the one who gets stopped all the time? Not y'all, but me. All right, so
I don't live there. That's an unfair assessment.
Doesn't matter. You're part of the channel. Anyway, I say people might be scared to talk to Tugs. Jay has Velcro. Man, what is this stream turning into?
All 5'2" of me. It's very scary, you guys.
I was just gonna say, she comes across as very aggressive.
I'm at the park dancing.
She's a large presence. Large presence.
I'm
Small
dancing in
stature.
line at the parks, singing and dancing in line. 5'2".
Listen, all right.
I'm intimidating.
All right. You're gonna make me do it.
You guys get to see his shoes. I'll have you all know. I was told specifically not to talk about the shoes.
He's gonna go get the Crocs.
They're all actually not bad Crocs. All right, let's what's going on, chat? This is supposed to be a theme park stream, I promise.
I mean, I guess you could say they're good for walking around the park.
It's true. No, Crocs, honestly, we joke about them, but Crocs really are extremely comfortable for walking.
All right, get out. Get out. So these are the Crocs that I wear that they make fun of me. Yes, they're sticking their tongue and middle finger at me, I think. All right. Look at these performance Crocs. The reason why, because when I'm out in the theme park for your amusement, for y'all's amusement, and it rains, they're waterproof.
They're nice, yeah. No, Crocs are good.
I don't have to wear socks.
Hi, Phil.
They're comfortable. I've been caught in the rain multiple times, so and they don't look like them hideous ones that make your toes look like. So yes, I do wear these, and yes, they are Croc brand.
No,
I didn't know Crocs made shoes like that until I met Jay. Fun fact. I was like, "What are you wearing? Those look comfy." It's like they're Crocs. I was like, "What?"
They're Croc trainers.
Yeah, I had no clue. See, the chat's like, "Wait, hold up, what?" Yeah, apparently they make shoes, like actual shoes, and not just the orange ones that Mario Batali wears.
Croc trainers, no way.
They are. Yep. Is it on the tongue? I don't remember if it's labeled. Oh yeah, there it is. Crocs.
Can't do it. Sorry.
They're really good for the parks, though. In all seriousness, for those of you.
You don't have to wear them. I'm comfortable, man. I'm like, when you gotta go there and walk over and over and over again in the rain and the elements and all that stuff. Nah, man, I'd be comfortable.
A lot of people wear Crocs and Ufus. I think Ufus is the other brand that a lot of runners wear.
Yep. Yep.
Don't knock it until you try it, people.
Yep. 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 Exactly. That's why I had to bring them on camera, because everyone thought I was talking about them shoes. That
I wear Toms. My Toms are pretty. My Toms have suffered through rain, animals. And what else have they been walking through on this?
Gary, $5. Tugs 5'2", eyes blue. Nice.
Hi, honey. Thank you. Hello, hello.
There's some fans there. Everybody say hi to the fans. All right. Are you 5'2"?
Yeah.
No, you flirt with 5'2". You're not there yet.
Well, maybe I flirt with it. I don't know. It might be just under. All I know is Anna and I are both pocket sized.
Yeah. Crocs are great. Jay is beautiful. Dole Whip.
I want it Dole Whip.
Not a big fan.
I mean, if y'all love your Crocs, I don't judge. I don't judge, but they're
Vessi. Oh yeah, A2. I've heard about Vessi too. Vessi, Crocs, and Ufus are like the three that you see a lot of people with taste.
Beauty is found.
I wear Toms.
A lot of people in the flip flops too. I don't get that.
Depends on the flip flop. That's what Ufus are. Man. Ufus are flip flops.
Oh, it tells you what I know. Ufus, flip flops.
I think I'm pronouncing it right. Ofus, something like that. Runners know what they are. If you're a runner, you know what they are. But
Jay is the most feminine alpha male. Oh.
You know what we used to call that back in the day? Oh my God, this escaped me now. Shoot, what do we used to call men, straight men who used to dress nice and all that? What the heck was it called? It's gonna come to me later.
I worry. Phil, one last time. I'm not gonna say it no more. Congrats on your GED accomplishment. We have a troll in the chat, everyone. We have a troll. Everyone say hi to our troll, Yellow Flash 2, who says FC World. I don't care how they treat the animals. Trolling us. When Yellow Flash was in Orlando, he spent most of the time at SeaWorld feeding the wildlife.
I'm going to keep quiet.
Thank you for the $5.
Experiment 626, no, see? Oofus. Yeah, I just can't afford them. They're pricey.
It's for you, Yellow Flash.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
We were gonna invite you on, Yellow, but you said you'd have a hard time not cursing, so you gotta let me know, because I'd love to hear. Actually, I'd love to hear his experience, his Orlando experience, like one of the first times. I like hearing people's first times, and like,
yeah, definitely.
I heard him talk about it on his live stream. It was interesting to hear. He's like, oh man, they had this, and I'm like, man, it's like, you know, when you live here, it's so common. But when you hear someone else come here and say that they see this, this, and this, and about the ride, like seeing Universal Studios through Anna and Cecil's eyes was really it was crazy, because we went to Green Gots. The first thing we did, like, we got the hotel. Thank you, Universal, by the way. Thanks for the hookup. Thanks for the hookup, by the way.
Okay, bye, I'm done.
And
I see you, Phil.
6 in the morning, we went to Universal Studios, and the Yellow Flash. The first place we went was Green Gots, and the first ride that they did was the Green Gots ride. And they were on the ride just like they couldn't talk. And I'm like, did you guys like it? And they're like, it was unbelievable. I guess they don't have that. What do you mean? I just read it. What are you talking about? Did I mess it up?
Yeah, we don't have that ride. I'll take you through the map.
Yellow Flash is
2 rides.
Yellow Flash is throwing some poop in the chat.
Oh man.
Your other super chat? Oh, I missed it. I must have missed that one. I'm sorry, boss. Yadere says, I'm glad I ordered my shirt when I did, and you like a nice stiff one. Confirmed. Yeah, stiff alcoholic drink. Thanks for having me clear that up. Thank you for all the super stickers, Yellow Flash.
Hi, Patrick.
Invite me on your live stream tonight. I'm always in the chat and he never answers. I used to go in Yellow Flash's chat on Saturday and type stuff. You'd be like, hey, Drunk 3P's here. Now he's like, I think he's either blocked me or he's just like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I love Yellow Flash. It's my homie, man. It's my motorcycle ride-in homie right there. Jay, you let Anna on the stream and she cursed. Just admit it, because the poop emojis that keeps him on. Well, you know, she did her best. She did her best. Jay, how are you such a beast? I eat a lot of chocolate. And we're gonna talk about chocolate in just a minute.
Oh, dude.
That made us sick. Hey, James is here. What's up, James? Always so much fun hanging out. Just saying. What's up, Trey? My man, Trey. Did I see Dan here? A member? Just trying to say hi to everybody. John, I see you. Ryder the Great, I see you. Yeah, just don't bring it. Yeah. I know. I mean, it is what it is. Dan, there you are, buddy. I see you, Dan. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah, we did. Let's see. What you don't understand, like SeaWorld. Did Yellow Flash leave? Anyway, he hates when I give him compliments. Butt Crack Media. Thanks for the poop sticker emoji. I'll take them all.
Butt crack media.
There's a lot of SeaWorld talk going on. We'll talk about that. I saw a trainer get attacked by an orca at SeaWorld in San Antonio when I was a kid. It was crazy. Yeah.
Who's got the race cars out
there was a lot. Listen, they made a lot of mistakes.
You're drag racing up and down the street.
But SeaWorld has really come in clutch past 10 years, 5 years.
It's been longer than that, but
where like their money now goes to save the wildlife. They have like the SeaWorld in Orlando, if you saw the live stream, has a huge yeah, boss, if I can make it, definitely. I'll be in the chat and then you see if I'm there. A huge hey man, thanks for wait a minute, Yellow Flash, serious note, thanks for sharing that stuff about Teespring and about my store and stuff. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. They have a huge manatee and alligator and penguin rehabilitation. Oh, and dolphin. The dolphin rehabilitation center.
We have all of their animals. Minus the ones they can't release back in the wild, like the whales, because
so they have all the they take all the animals that will die in the wild, and so that's what they have over there. So like you see, it's sad. You see dolphins with like no back flipper, no back fin, and they got like, or it's like cut off, so they kind of swim funny, and then
that sea turtle that's missing a
we saw that when we were there. Yeah, all that stuff. So they have all the injured animals there. So
they've been rescuing animals.
Just listen to Trey, everyone. Trey has never lied a day in his life.
Trey and Michelle are my people.
Trey is awesome, man.
Yeah. People.
Oh, so we got a G&G raid. Oh, that's nice.
Hi. Welcome in, everyone.
We had 1,300 people in here. We gained about 20. So that just shows how much those people care about theme parks. That's funny. Thanks for coming through. If you're new here, why not subscribe? Look at that. All right. So me and Lee, and then we're going to talk about Disneyland and Universal Hollywood that just opened to some ridiculousness.
Yes, lay it on me. I'm here for the simping. Let's go.
Sorry guys, it's no longer available. I'm just kidding.
He just didn't want me to be next to him anymore.
Yeah, that's true too. So
hi, Demogeni.
My chat is like frozen. I can't see anything. I can't click off this super chat.
Tweeter Trash is here. Where have you been, Tweeter? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Boom, there we go. All right. I'm just waiting on the raid to get over because everyone's coming in like Jeremy raid. Jay wants all the attention. Well, of course.
Always. All the time.
Jay is trying to keep the woman down.
Toxic. Hi, Keely.
We have a new channel member who's actually, I think you just Thank you. Look at all the G&G raid stuff. Wait.
Hi, guys. Hi.
I know. That's why I can't talk.
I hope the gaming with Geeks podcast was a lot calmer today and not as much yelling.
They don't do that anymore. Where have you been?
Oh.
It's just Jeremy now. Talking.
Oh, well, I hope Jeremy was calm. Never mind. It's Jeremy.
No, I wasn't calm at all. Thank you for being a channel member. Why would you do that?
Okay, is a hell of a drug.
That was the wrong clip.
That
was. No, I don't ignore you at all. Trying to get into our topic.
Oh yeah, that does say Geeks and Gamers is live, not gaming with geeks. My bad. Whatever.
That's why she's low on the totem pole, people. She doesn't
That's
know.
fine.
Anyway, Jay said the huge manatee center. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
Manatee is a sea cow. They eat lettuce.
It's an animal. Gunner, what do you?
They're really if I was to come back as an animal, I just want to be one of them. They really don't do anything. They eat algae that keep the ecosystem clean here in Florida. So they literally just float.
Yep.
And they get hit by boats because they're too slow to move out of
Not
it.
all of them, just a few.
Just
and then they eat a lot of algae. So
they're very tame. You can swim with them.
Yeah, you can swim and touch them, and then they will run up to you and all that stuff.
Some can be slightly aggressive.
Hey Jay, I hope all is well with you. My Zumanzaro drop of Doom Quest for 2,000 rides. Hopefully by the end of summer, I can get to 1,700 or 1,800. Wow. Well, let's hope so. Everything is well with me, man. Everything is well with me. Thanks for the super chat. Oh.
Hi, Steph. Oh, he's so cute. I want a Snuffleupagus.
I would have got you one if you in the live stream. Here it is. Mr. Snuffleupagus. Remember when he first came out and no one, like, only one person knew he was real? And he would walk and, like, no one would ever see him? It was Big Bird, right? Wasn't Big Bird the only one that was like, he's real? And they're like, no, man. No. There's no such thing as Mr. And then all of a sudden he had a face reveal and everyone was like, what the heck are you? He's like a woolly mammoth, right? Isn't that what he's supposed to be?
Mm-hmm.
Jay got busted taking selfies with Snuffleupagus by, what do they call that, SeaWorld? Team members? Or he was over there. He was like, I don't have Snuffleupagus, but he was just like, and then and over at Sea, they were behind like the register. They were just like,
you didn't record him? Oh my god! I would have immediately just started a video and say,
I could not get my camera fast enough.
Oh.
He immediately saw what was happening, and he was like, wait a minute. Let me explain. I'm a famous YouTuber.
Those pictures came out boss, man. Like, look at that. That picture is gorgeous.
Everybody at a theme park is a famous YouTuber. Okay.
And then, no, not like me. And then there's this one. That one is beautiful. Look at that beautiful shot of Snuffy with the clouds. I don't care. I made their day, and we got free crap.
That is
so
true.
there.
We did get some free crap.
Chris says, so Jay wants to be a sea cow. Trolling again, Chris? We're trolling again?
Already? I'm pretty sure he's already one. Well, he's more of a land cow.
Wow, here comes the fat jokes from Tugs. Thanks.
No!
Wow, I could say some things right about now.
Oh my god.
Nothing to do with your list. Turn It Up Ice Skating Show is coming back to Busch Gardens. Really?
Yes, I saw that. Heck yeah.
Yeah, Florida is like so normal now. It's just.
No, I don't, Dan. I live in Vegas.
Florida's like a totally different country.
There's like people with the mask and they were just wearing them on their chin. Nobody even cared anymore. We were at SeaWorld and everyone had their mask on their chin and everyone's just like, no one even cared. I didn't care. Yeah, I'm sending it out to you. I think Tuesday. I'm sending out all my stuff. So there you go, Steph. You get a Snuffy. Roger, thank you for becoming a channel member. There you go. That's right. He was Big Bird's. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I knew it. I knew I wasn't going crazy.
Look, let's never forget
no,
the time.
Snuffleupagus. Like no one could see him. Like he was like
Big Bird
invisible.
was snuffing.
No, but no. Originally, he was supposed to be what? Big Bird's imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And then they brought him.
He became so popular. Larry, thank you for the super sticker. It's what is it? Oh, it's a Mark the Cyborg. Thank you.
Hello.
No, she answered that. She doesn't live in Florida.
No, I'm in Vegas, and I can't
Hey,
get to the theme
Jay.
park either. So
Is that an indie poster in the background or the Mummy? How dare you?
definitely Indiana Jones.
The Mummy.
Get it together. Don't you dare insult Mummy. Don't do it. We'll fight. I will fight you right now. Don't do it.
The Mummy.
I mean, it was the
over
Rock
Indy.
part.
Come on. Now.
But yeah, there's no comparison.
Actually, I really did like the first Mummy a lot. I really did. The third one got a little. It was like Mummy, the Scorpion King, or no, it was Mummy 1, Mummy 2, Scorpion King. Yeah, I actually really like the first one. I give you that.
Mummy 3.
Yeah. Interesting question from Gunner.
Are there any good rides near Vegas? You mean theme park rides? Or rides in general? Because that's a conversation for not this channel. We have racetrack. You can race a car. You can go to Circus Circus has Adventure Dome, which is a mini theme park.
There's coasters in Vegas itself, right?
Yeah, it's not open though. Yeah, we have one. It's not open.
There's one that like all the way up on the tower, and then it goes and then hangs off the side.
Yeah, New York has theirs, and then Stratosphere has theirs. None of them are open right now.
Oh,
it's a bummer. But
well,
yes,
maybe.
I just read that Las Vegas just got the green light.
No.
I just read that. People said that the government just opened up.
He said
the state.
He said May 1st.
May 1st, okay.
Is a tentative, and then if that goes well, according to His Highness, then June 1st it'll be fully open, but masks will still remain in place, which okay. Sure, Jen.
It took us
in 125-degree weather. Sure.
Or a Gina Carano comment. You guys are getting better. I appreciate it.
So what is that? Hold on, I have a question. Oh, wait. Super chat.
Sorry,
go ahead. Now that I'm a member, can I finally get a hug? I want one from Jay, but would settle for a tug hug.
You're going to settle? You ain't getting a hug from me if you settling for it. That's not how that works. Settle. Come on now.
We could.
If you never play that again, it'll be too soon.
I love that clip.
Oh man, it's that little kid. Look, the penguin see me, Mom. Seriously, I love Jay. Oh, okay. I know. So, and you guys are like lighting it up. Thank you. Only 250 people here.
Hey, that's a lot. That's awesome. Hi, everyone. Hit the like button.
When I was live with Anna, we had like 700, 800. Just saying.
Yeah, what you mean with Anna was with you?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't miss a super sticker. Vegas had theme parks.
I remember. You know which one I miss is the MGM Grand used to have a full-blown theme park in the back of the building where the Village is now. The vacation members can stay in the Village behind it now. There used to be a freaking theme park back there. It was awesome. They had the big swing. Oh, it was great.
You remember the first time we played that clip?
Oh, that was
like,
best.
oh, the penguin, it's me. And then when he pooped, it's not me.
Never mind.
A lot of Tugs love in the chat. That's nice.
Thanks, guys.
Anna's in another. Yeah, she was. She was really something. Anyway, yesterday, me and Lee went to SeaWorld for their SeaWorld 7 Seas Food Festival. It's English.
Yep. Exactly
7
what
Seas
you
Food
said.
Festival. I ate everything. I don't know how many you have left.
Let's see.
Oh, I have to bring my Mardi Gras lanyard when I come in a couple weeks.
I ate them all.
Wow, look at you guys. I think I have 7 left on my Mardi Gras one.
First of all, I want to thank Tugs because I should have got this when I went to Universal. They have the same thing for their food festival. I didn't. So we made sure we got them this time. And what you do is, if you don't know, all the different countries are there. They represent, and they have different food. They call it samplings, alcohol, and their specialty drinks. And whatever you get, they punch a hole. So if like you get a food and a drink, that's 2 holes. Boom, boom, boom. So, or if you just get a drink, it's 1 punch. We got the $60 one.
Was that 10?
Which is 10 punches, which is more than enough for a single day. We actually choked down some stuff near the end because we wanted to get them all completed. They also have a $75 one that has
15.
15. So 5
That's the one I
more.
got at Universal. It was too much. I still have like 7 left.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Hi, Ronan. Hi. Thanks.
Anyway.
Thanks, Ronan.
Yeah.
Put this down a little.
Sorry. So I want to go on record and say the one at Universal, I can't say. This one is definitely worth the $60. Definitely worth. Like when they say portion size at Universal, you get like a little cup, and then when you're done, you're like Oliver Twist. Can I have some more?
Yeah, it's definitely a taste.
And then, yeah, so it literally is a taste. It's a spoonful, and you're like, okay, that's cool. Let me go punch the
What
thing.
were you getting?
Everything. So this, we went to the first place, Italy, and I'm like, all right, I'll try the meatballs, and then we'll get some wine. So they bring out like the forklift and go, here you go, sir. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like a full meal, one punch. I couldn't believe how big the portion size was.
They were very generous with the portion size at SeaWorld. I think they were much better than what I've experienced at Epcot's festivals.
Oh,
lot
hands
more
down.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
to eat.
portion size, please.
Yeah.
Definitely Epcot, Universal, and SeaWorld. Those are the 3. I will say Universal advertises as a tasting, which means like it's kind of like a tasting. This, I just was shocked. So then we went to Germany, and they had this thing called chocolate pretzel. And
Chocolate dipped pretzel.
so we're thinking Epcot size, Universal size, a
couple
little
of pretzel bites
with chocolate on it. No problem.
Yeah.
Bro, they came out with
Don't
a pretzel that was a foot long.
Yeah.
Right. And then they put it in chocolate, and then you couldn't really hold. I'm going to upload a video probably tomorrow. You couldn't really even hold it like to carry it down the road. Oh my gosh.
If you like the sweet and savory, chocolate pretzel may not be for everybody, but it's that combination of sweet and savory. You got the sweet chocolate, the salted pretzel. It was really good, but it was so rich. It was so much.
I couldn't finish it.
Couldn't.
And then the worst part, I'm so glad actually Tugs wasn't. I mean, we always want Tugs there, but she would have really got on me about that. It was I kept dropping chocolate everywhere. So if you looked like it looked like like some bird or some little somebody had an accident all on the ground, on the table.
Ate that and got sick, Jerry.
Oh no, they enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, man! I was throwing them at the Shamu, man. He was loving
it. No.
Here you go, Shamu.
Feed the flamingos. There you go. No problem.
No, it was like, they got to be prepared for people like me at those parks when people drop stuff. So it was huge. Like that alone would have filled me up for the whole day. Like when we were done, we were like, we need a gallon of milk.
Now,
oh yeah.
Question: does your guys' lanyard expire, or is it like this one where I can bring it back? It doesn't.
You can bring it back as long as the festival is going on.
Okay, so that's a huge difference because this one, she said when I bought it, she said, so like I have 7 left. So if I'm unable to make it back before the festival ends, I can bring this same lanyard to Mardi Gras next year and use up my same. Yeah. So I feel like that's almost a better investment in the long run. You know what I mean? Like, it's
pick your poison, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. The portions at Universal for me weren't small, but I don't know if I went when they first opened, so I don't know if they've changed.
All right, just to give you an idea, Tugs standing next to me is like this.
That's true.
So,
but I got a full size.
When she gets portions, she's like, "Oh, I'm so full." Remember, that's it.
Yeah, but they gave me like when I went and got the tater wrapped.
I'm so full. I got a tater tot. I'm full.
No, it was a full size sausage and a charcuterie board. I don't know. I
don't know. No, that they. What else did we try? I had but they also had lamb chops.
Lamb chop.
Unbelievably good.
Might have to hit SeaWorld up next time I go.
I just could listen. We couldn't. First of all, we couldn't ride anything because we were full.
Go to SeaWorld to ride rides. I go to SeaWorld to hang out with the animals.
I was laughing you over touching the stingray. I didn't like touch them because I put my hand in on the live stream and like one of them like glided. Oh, it was gross.
I love them. They're my favorite. I could sit there all day. Them and the whales. I just love watching them. My favorite.
Your fingers look like shrimp, probably, dude. Like jumbo shrimp. They were probably kind of.
You ever fed them? Feeding them is fun. You hold the little fishy up like this in between your fingers.
It's like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. They really look. They do. And I say this as somebody who loves Epcot. I love Epcot. It's my favorite park. But now that I've gone to other food events, no. I love you, Epcot, but you got to get it together.
Yeah, I was like, no lie. So, all right. Yeah, Larry, that was like the end. Did we go back to Brazil? Yes. The reason why I didn't eat at Brazil, number one, I was full from the chocolate pretzel.
Oh man!
But that steak looked amazing, and they didn't have the drink that I wanted, so we went, and there was. This is what I can't stress enough. We went for the last meal, one of the last meals of the day, which was I got lobster rolls and you got scallops.
Yeah.
And then this person, the worker, was like, they had this specialty drink called the Apple Smash. Ooh. Which is she said it's the sweetest and most alcoholic drink in the whole park.
I can tell you exactly what it was. It was a sangria, apple based, and Jack Daniels.
Oh God, why? I mean,
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Sweet though.
Are you freaking kidding me? It was awesome.
I don't like
but I was like, bro, have a sip. And he was just like, he started speaking Egyptian. Yeah.
And how many of those did we have?
I only had one, and I couldn't do any more alcohol after that because I was like,
he stood up and cursed. I couldn't believe it. He's like, bro, I'm up.
I never say that.
What?
I might have said something close, but I was. It was weird after drinking it and having the lobster. I stood up and I was like, I had one too many. Good thing I'm not driving home. So
he's a lightweight too, so it don't.
He is. It's true.
Yeah, but the way they set it up, Tugs, it's like the pavilion was right over the water. It had beautiful scenery of the whole theme park. You could see the new roller coaster. Unfortunately, I was supposed to get video of the new roller coaster. They weren't testing it that day, so I didn't get any. And then there was like, it just was beautiful. We just kind of sat there, and I was like, dude, I could sit here for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
it wasn't busy in certain areas of the park, which was crazy to me for a Friday. And they told us, they said for some reason today's not busy, but why would y'all ruin perfectly good whiskey like that? Man, it was good.
It tasted great, but I wouldn't be able to finish it just because it's too sweet.
It was strong.
Like overly sweet.
Yeah, it was definitely a sweet drink, but it was strong. It was strong.
Thank you for the $5, Jock Nerd. Appreciate it, man. And also D-Mac Sky.
Ski.
D-Mac Ski, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, JK, about the indie poster. I just wanted to hear Tugs talk about Brendan Fraser. Oh.
I hear you, D-Mac. I hear you.
He's a good-looking man.
Yeah. I might have to do this festival next time I'm out there.
Yes.
Maybe that Sunday before my flight. Maybe Thursday.
A maple cinnamon coffee beer sound disgusting. We didn't have that.
That sounds like something I would definitely try, and that sounds like a hit or miss.
you had me all the way up to beer.
Right?
They had
coffee. I'm like, okay, beer.
Well, coffee stouts though can be good depending on who makes them. Coffee, I've really bad ones and I've had really good ones. There's no in between when it comes to a coffee.
They had
beer.
something like that at Epcot. It was awful. So
yeah, that was not good.
The coffee beer there at Epcot was awful.
So, JD, you're talking about the North American market, that one pavilion that was kind of tucked around back. Remember, I was like, I think we got to go back here, and you're like, there's nothing back here, and we walked
I
back,
was
and it was
wrong.
like wide open, all the tables were empty, and it was beautiful.
That's where I took all those Snuffleupagus pictures.
Yeah, that's where you got busted taking selfies.
Yeah.
Hokies. Wait, no. Hokies.
But then we went. I was like, open the map, and let's try one last thing. And we had to go to Jamaica to try the Caribbean conch fritters and the beef patties. Conch fritters were so. The beef patty was fantastic, but they had Red Stripe beer. One of my
Caribbean market
favorite. Yes. Red Stripe Jamaican beer was awesome. And that's how we ended our day. We didn't ride or really see a show or anything. We just ran around and ate and spent some time in Sesame Street. Sesame Street Land is wide open. I love it. The water park. We were there live. All the kids running in the water park, happy, laughing. I love seeing that. The little roller coasters are open. The only thing they kept closed, which is weird to me, is the playground. But the water park was open, which is a playground with sprinkles. You know, that's all it is. And then the regular playground was so closed. But it was just cool to see life. You know, that's what I'm saying.
They also had the character meets. And one thing I noticed that they were doing at SeaWorld, like you couldn't go up and hug them, but like the barrier between, I mean, it was totally less than 6 feet. The kids are going up. They turn around. It was just like one little wall. You couldn't make contact, but you got a really good picture. With them.
Yeah, they had Cookie Monster. All that stuff. What does conch taste like? It's a sea snail.
It's snail.
Yeah.
Does it taste like
yeah.
It does.
It's like scallop.
Now, me and Lee have had it in the Caribbean where it tastes totally different than anything in the States.
In the States, there's just so much breading they put around it, you can't even taste it.
Yeah, and the Caribbean is like, oh, I do try this conch. It's like, holy crap, heaven.
In the Caribbean,
Jesus stepped on it, and that's why it's just so good.
In the Caribbean, you can go to like places, and there's just some guy outside a restaurant, and he's like chopping it up, making a salad, and you give him a couple bucks, and he's got these little plastic dishes or bowls or whatever, and it's just so fresh. It's so good.
Hokies has a question for you.
So, all right. So that was it. We just want to say there's a video that we're going to have uploaded. The live stream is still up, but I have to do some finagling because SeaWorld does something. And this is why a lot of YouTubers don't go to SeaWorld. It's because they pump in like Justin Bieber and who was that other girl that we saw?
Taylor Swift.
They were just pumping it all throughout the whole park. So when you were trying to record, you know, and it's like over here we have this. I got my peaches down in Georgia. I got one in California, and you're just like, yeah, it's thanks, Justin Bieber. My man Queasy's in the chat. The gym now, but gotta stop. Well, my homies, Queasy Orlando is calling you my dude. Queasy's a big dude, man. If you follow him on Instagram, like he's like 8 feet tall, like 400 plus solid. So big
Beat
dude,
those
man.
lift-ins, make those gains.
He's huge.
Wayman.
That's scary.
Yeah, John said the music was loud. Yeah. No, he's big dude, man.
Universal's music. I mean, they
you're right.
Yeah.
Chuck's just gonna give us some Disneyland and Universal breakdown in a second, but I will say this: when I was with Tugs at Universal for Christmas, and at that 7 p.m. like switch over they did, man, I was like, I don't want to leave. It was like Universal, haha, everything's great.
Yeah.
They flipped a switch and like all the Christmas lights throughout the park came on. They just pumped in like old fashioned Christmas music. It was amazing, man.
We sat in those chairs for how long? Like an hour.
I just didn't want to get up. It was just like it was like, my God, we're outside the house.
It was good Christmas music too, guys. It was Sinatra, The Pack. It was all that good classic Christmas music. It was good Christmas music.
Nice.
None of that remix stuff that Disney plays where they've got like these crazy teen people singing these songs for no reason at all whatsoever.
Yeah. So in other news, he says, "No, I'm 5'11". Really? You look huge in those photos, man. Like tall.
I need a trainer.
Yeah, can we hire you?
In Orlando.
So California's starting to open up a little bit.
Yeah.
Weird, but it's starting to open up. And Disneyland is scheduled to open
the 30th. Yeah.
Hold on. I have an article because Tugs will see the photo and then she could share. I don't know what this is. I've never been. But it says inside the maddening 28-hour odyssey to buy tickets for Disneyland. A 28-hour odyssey? Is this real? Look at the line.
No. That line I think is to get in.
No, they all got masks on. All right, so Disney fans stand in line to attend the debut of Disney California's Adventure, A Touch of Disney food event last month.
That's the food festival. That's the food festival line. What this thing is talking about is if anybody knows anything about when Disney, in general, their merchandise, exclusive merch, anything like that, trying to get this stuff is insane. And the website crashes and you can't get in and you're waiting in the waiting room for hours and hours and hours. So what was it? Thursday, I believe this all happened. Thursday, Disneyland is trending. And Jay's like, did they open? And I'm like, no, they don't open until the 30th. Well, their tickets went on sale. And it crashed the website. When you clicked on it, I don't have the photo anymore, but when you clicked on it, it was you are more 1 millionth in line and you have more than an hour wait to get in. It never updated for a lot of people. It crashed the website at some point, just shut down. People had stuff in their cart that made it through that were buying tickets that got kicked out and didn't get charged and then lost their spot and then did get charged. And then it was a mess as usual because Disney cannot get their website together. They just can't. They've never been able to do it. It was insane. So for any of you California people in the chat, if you tried to partake, you know what I'm talking about, or have tried to partake in a special ticketed event for Disney before, you know what I'm talking about. So it's absolutely bananas. So you couldn't make your reservations unless you had a park ticket, but you couldn't get a park ticket because the website wasn't working. And then you finally were able to get in and the reservations may or may not have been booked. I haven't checked to see if they're sold out. I would imagine they are. It's insane. The whole thing is bananas. They do this every single time. And every single time they say, oh, sorry, we'll fix it for later. Like, I don't know. They're going to be checking IDs at the front gate, apparently, because you have to be a California resident to go. Only 3 households per reservation are allowed to go. It's just these crazy rules. Like, they're bananas.
Look at this tweet.
It's literally, yes, that's what it is. It's awful. Oh, I could rant about this for 3 days straight. It's awful, awful, awful. Look at it. Yes. And then it recalculates and then it'll recalculate and you go, oh, yay, I'm going to get an update. And then it says more than an hour. And you're like, oh, why?
And this is just for California residents, right?
Yes. California residents. They do say that on the website. I'm going to read it. I'll read it for you.
It sounds like trying to buy computer parts online or motorcycle parts.
Dude,
it's a whole nother.
God. Do you want me to share my screen or do you want me to just read it?
You can read it.
Okay. So I'm on Disneyland's official website and it says, given the theme park capacity will be significantly limited to comply with governmental requirements and promote physical distancing, we will manage attendance through a new theme park reservation system that will require all guests to obtain a reservation for park entry in advance, which we all knew. Theme park reservations will be limited and subject to availability. Until further notice, only California residents may visit the parks and in groups no larger than 3 households in line with current state guidelines. Proof of residency may be required.
So 3
households.
People per household.
No. 3 households. So you let's say we all live in California. Lee's got his family. You got you, Jay, and then there's me. That's 3 households. So at any given moment, all 3 households, we are only allowed to travel in a group of these 3 households. We're not supposed to be and we only can make reservations as a group with 3 households only. So if Steph wanted to come, Steph is out of luck because she's a 4th household and she would have to go by herself, is what they're saying. How they're going to enforce that, I don't know. What I find hilarious about that is it's 3 households per group only. You can't go any more than that, but I'm going to go to a theme park with 1,000 other households from people all over the state. Like what? It doesn't, right. And that's the other thing too. So here's the other thing. One household in California, whether it's a family or not, one household in California has a minimum of 5 people in it because nobody can afford to live there otherwise. So,
but when you get in the park,
right, I know. If everybody goes together, I don't.
Chris, we're all going to need that stiff drink.
Yep.
So next is, how are they going to enforce the no screaming law?
I haven't even heard anything about how they plan to do that, to be honest with you. I personally haven't heard anything.
So basically, I'll just give you a breakdown, everyone in the chat. If you go on a ride and do this, they will say, "Excuse me, sir. You got to go.
Please exit the park now."
Now, they're...
I'm sorry. These are the stupidest rules I've ever heard. Listen, I didn't think the Disney World rules were like Disney World kind of and Universal opened, and they kind of like adjusted their rules as the months went on. Remember how it was like neck gaiters were fun. They had a point where we were allowed to just wear bandanas over our nose, and then they were like, let's go over here. Let's do this. All right, let's change this. And now they're like, Governor Newsom's like, hey, everybody, make sure you don't scream on the ride. We don't want to, So basically, we're going to get to the point. All right, we have new guidelines. You can't breathe more than 3 times per 5 minutes. No breathing. Hold it. Slow the spread. Catapult seats on the rides launch if you scream.
Can you imagine going on Tower of Terror and not screaming? Like what? Zero fun with that. Zero fun.
Tell me when to stop pouring. And might I add,
see this cup? Actually, no, wait. You know my gallon water jug? That one. Fill that up because this is where we're at right now.
Might I add, went to Halloween Horror Nights and Tugs abandoned me for the first one. Yes, she would have screamed. Yeah, they would have kicked her out, and then I would have been like, everybody look at Tug. She got kicked out of the park. No, I wouldn't do that.
It's just now, as I'm Googling this, it doesn't seem that it's going to be enforced, and they're not really entirely sure where that came from. I guess the California Attractions and Parks Association.
Yeah.
Said something, and so somebody took it and ran with it. But Hollywood Studios has been open for 2 days now, and I have not heard of it being enforced.
Here's John Beck says, Universal Studios Hollywood, people were screaming. What's Hippogriff?
John, did they check your ID? Were you able to? I mean, you live there, but did they check your ID?
Not going to Disney. Lots of us ignoring. I will say this, man. Universal.
They don't give a crap.
Even here in Florida, they kind of are like, put your mask. Like they're pretty decent, Yeah. That's why I'm blocked from Walt Disney World News today because those turd nuggets were lying about Universal and the way they were caring for people in their park. We called them out, and instead of, they go, I bet if Universal offered you a donut, you would say something different. Or his comeback was worse than his haircut. The guy's like, I almost said something inappropriate. Anyway, the guy who tried to roast me on Twitter, and then they blocked me because they were being so rude to the Universal staff, and Universal's been great.
They have been nothing but awesome.
They were kind of like the people where they're like, hey, like they were like pull over your nose, but for the most part, they're kind of like, man, just chill a little bit. All right, like just have fun.
Yeah.
They weren't like policing it.
Yeah.
So
it's much more a relaxed atmosphere.
Much more. Still, and it still is. Even with, and that's why Universal has been at capacity every single day since spring break has started.
Yeah.
To the point where I went last Friday and we couldn't get into Universal Studios because it was packed. Don't they use children's screams to power the park? Yeah.
Yep, that's the rumor.
That is it.
The Small World ride full of them.
They are. There's one guy over there that's a terrible person. He's a terrible person, and I'm speaking for myself only, not for the rest of the crew. He's a terrible person. But we also caught him in a lie at Disney Springs. My brother was there.
Yeah.
And they were there too. And they were like, they're not enforcing blah, blah. And we were like, you guys are just lying. Like, not even exaggerate. You just bold. Anyway, I can go on and on about Walt Disney World news today. But if you're watching, in my personal opinion, you're trash. Trash. Maybe not all of you, but the ones that I've dealt with, pretty much trash. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Weirdly enough, our Twitter account is not, which is fine, but I found that weird.
Anyway, sorry, there's my rant for the day. Also, I have another rant.
Oh.
I could get into trouble for what I'm about to say. And again, I do not speak for Lee or Tugs. This is just my own personal rant. Universal or Hollywood opened to a brand new ride.
Yep.
Which is called
The Secret Life of Pets.
The Secret Life of Pets.
Remember last year, March last year, I was like, I'm going to go to the opening for that for Park Hop, and I can't wait. And then everything shut down.
Everything shut down. That's right.
The annual pass holders got to ride it for the first time on Thursday. That was their soft opening for APs. And let me tell you what, I am jealous because it seems like it's really cute and a lot of fun. But anyway.
If this guy watches our channel, I apologize.
Uh-oh. What happened?
But I think what you're saying is wrong. And he got a lot of views on this video, a lot of thumbs down on the video. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone can correct me. I'm not above correction. But The Secret Life of Pets came out, and I'm just going to share real quick. I'd be happy to talk to this guy. I'd be more than happy to talk to him if he wants to talk. He made this video about The Secret Life of Pets. He's like, this is beyond unnecessary. And he's trashing Universal, which he mostly likes Disney, but he trashes Universal on more than once. He says the ride has unaccommodating seats.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to use his words, not mine. This is the ride, The Secret Life of Pets. Yes, it is a slow moving ride. Kind of like it's Small World, Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
like
it's a dark ride like the new Ratatouille ride, that kind of a ride, like a Mickey's Runaway Railway, but it's not as fast paced. It's a kid's ride.
He ranted that he's too fat to get in that ride and that they need to fix their seating so he could ride the ride. His words, not mine. And he said for fat, he's talking about bigger people are going to be angry and not go to Universal if they do not change their seating to accommodate bigger people. His words, not mine. Now, I'm a big person. Okay, I'm very tall. I have broad shoulders. There are rides I don't fit in well. I just don't. I am not going to make a video saying my leg don't fit in there because I'm tall. I'm not coming back to your park. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's like people in the chat are saying mean things, but maybe they're the correct thing. That's all I'm saying. You should not criticize Universal Studios because you cannot get in a certain ride.
I don't not go to Universal because I don't like the Simpsons ride because it makes me sick. That's the same amount of silliness here. I don't like that ride. I refuse to ride it. I won't ride it. So you guys go ride it. I don't make a video and go, you are the worst theme park ever and you must shut down and I'm not going to go visit you because I get sick. Me gets sick on this ride. Like, what? I barely fit on Tower of Terror, by the way. Fun fact. Still ride it. Pray.
That's like taking Tugs through Halloween Horror Nights and she getting online saying, I'm never coming back to Universal. It's too scary for me. You need to dumb it down so I can enjoy it.
Despite the warnings everywhere that this is rated R experience and it's going to be scary. People, take control.
This is what theme park wars are dealing with. This is what we deal with, right? So he made a video. He is a very round. He lives life around the world.
Exactly, Elmo. I am barely tall enough to ride. I'm barely tall enough, and I'm barely heavy enough to ride Tower of Terror. Every time I ride Tower of Terror, I fly out. I'm not kidding. I fly up the seat this much.
They still have to do the height check on Tugs when she goes.
They're kind of like, but I do every time, and I hold both handles. So whoever goes with me, you're losing handles. Sorry, because I fly, and I do. I just do. I'm a little, okay? It happens. But I don't go around yelling at Disney because Tower of Terror makes me fly out of my seat.
So my opinion.
Oh, go ahead, bud.
Take control of yourself, people. You're an adult, for Christ's sake.
It appears to me it is a sense of entitlement. Make the ride to fit me. And that is wrong. It is not all about you. Okay.
Never mind that it's a kid's ride, but okay.
If you don't fit, go on something else.
If you don't fit, you mustn't sit.
Now his comment section is filled with mixed bag. Other people that are living large are agreeing with him, saying we need to get rid of the bars. The reason why the bars are there is to keep children. It is a children's ride from getting out and walking through the ride.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Listen, I barely fit. I don't ride the Rip Rocket Red roller coaster because I barely fit in that thing. And it's a tight squeeze. Mm-hmm. It's a tight squeeze for me because my knees push up against it and everything. So I'm like, can I speak to your manager? Rebuild this entire roller coaster for me. Yeah, but then I also understand if they rebuilt every single ride to fit my long legs and my weird science experiment body gone wrong body type, then like every child in America couldn't ride those rides anymore because it accommodates someone of my size.
That's the thing.
So it's just like, I understand it. Listen, is it frustrating sometimes? Of course it is. But all I'm saying is like, don't go online and say, Universal, you're wrong. You did this. They have to follow safety protocol guidelines given by the state, before they can even open a ride. It's just so much. This is the stuff that aggravates the poo-poo out of me. It aggravates. This is what my problem with WDW News is, because it's all about. I'll never forget how angry. I even talked to Jeremy about this, and Jeremy talked me out of. Well, we kind of talked together. Walt Disney World News was at Animal Kingdom. I don't think you guys heard me talking about this before. I had the live stream on while I was doing something else because I was curious to see, like, it had, the pandemic stuff I was curious to see what was open and what was closed. The guy from Walt, he went to go buy a drink that he'd been waiting and they finally opened, right? So he went there and I had the live stream on. He walks up to the poor cast member doing her job. And she said, the credit card machine's not working. We're only taking cash at the moment. The freaking dude gave her like spoke down to her. Like, we're in a pandemic. I'm not giving you cash, nor am I taking your cash. You shouldn't open, like, talking down to a minimum wage cast member on a live stream in front of 800 people. I was so furious. It's not the cast member's fault. My God. And like and then he walked off complaining. I'm like, if you're that scared, then don't go to the freaking park. You know, if you're so entitled about your freaking Disney that you couldn't get a drink because their credit card machine is down, then you need to go look in the mirror and reassess your freaking life. Like you made this woman so uncomfortable and upset on a live stream. I took that section. I was like, Jeremy, I want to freaking destroy people like this. Like, you just don't do that. Like, what's wrong with you? You know, like, listen.
That was right when they first opened, right?
Me and Lee, we had an issue yesterday at SeaWorld where one of the workers messed up our order. But we weren't upset with her. And it kind of happened on the live stream. She was put in a weird situation where we couldn't hear because they were pumping that freaking music so loud. I couldn't hear her. She couldn't hear us. She was doing her best.
And you had masks on too. That didn't help.
Didn't take it. We could have said, "Oh, SeaWorld, you got dumb people working here." Nah, man. Like, we get it. And for this person to belittle a cast member on a live stream, then walk away, then an hour into it, he's like, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said those things." Like, oh my gosh, man. You should have went back and just gave her money and left. Like, that's what I think. That's like someone's kid, you know, someone's daughter, college student. They haven't been working for months, for crying out loud, and you're gonna show up and cry about a specialty drink that you couldn't get because we were in the pandemic. But you need to go step into the water and soak your head. That's as deep as I get. Sorry.
But you could get, just not the way that you wanted.
Yeah, you could get it.
It was still available. That's the biggest problem. That's the whole sense of entitlement while it's out of control, is that you could have gotten the drink a certain way, but it wasn't the way you wanted it. So you're going to throw a fit. And on top of that, do it all on a live stream. That's just
when our kids were small, we avoided Universal or shielded their eyes. I placed, what?
Hold on, wait. Oh, wait. It's supposed to say the kids were scared where the Halloween Horror Night sets were placed, and we hid their eyes and shielded them as they walked by.
Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah. But we adjusted. Yes.
Yeah. Like, I have friends that their kids are, they have one kid. He doesn't do scary. He just doesn't. He never has, never will. Maybe one day, but he doesn't do scary. So they don't go to Universal between the months of September and early November. They just don't go. That's their, the kids are back at school. It's great. But they know that he can't handle it. So they go for Christmas is like their special treat or whatever. And they go the rest of the year. They just avoid those months. That's very easy. Or they go and they leave that particular kid. He stays with his friends. No, mom, you go, or whatever. You adjust. It's okay to adapt to your surroundings, guys. Adapt and overcome. So great.
I don't fit in the Duplo car in Legoland. Neither do I.
0 out of 10. Yeah.
I'm not complaining about it.
Hey, do I fit in the Duplo car in Legoland?
Yeah, you probably do.
Me? Yay. Well, 10 out of 10 for me then. Thanks, Legoland, for catering to my needs. Thanks.
Exactly, man. And you don't understand how upset, how aggravated I watched that. I'm like, this is why you guys are trash. And not again, I don't want to be the paint the broad picture guy like everybody over there. It's just a couple people. I feel that way about everything I don't like. Even Lucasfilm. I don't think all of Lucasfilm is trash. I think there's just the wrong people in certain areas that need to go, and it could be great again, like everything as well. Disney, even though we criticize Disney a lot on our personal channels, they have a guy in charge there, Josh D'Amaro, which I personally think he's amazing. He's the president of the parks right now. He was kind of like the VP. He actually rode a ride with me, and I didn't even know who it was until later. And I text Tugs this picture. I was like, Tugs, who's this person? Like, he rode the ride with me. Like, who is that? She goes, oh my God, that's Josh D'Amaro. He's like the president of Disney. I was like, there goes that interview. I totally messed up. I could have easily just held up my phone and said, hey, I'm with Josh. We're on the Mickey and Minnie Runaway. Anyway. But yeah.
Great.
Your story, Jay, reminds me of a situation of the poor Target employee being berated by that New York Times journal. Yes.
Yeah, I remember
Thank you for the
that.
super chat. Yeah, I mean, I heard I was like, Jeremy, let me And I'm like, nah, we're not going to take park hopping. I'll just do it on a live stream. He was like, yeah, just do it on a live stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then you have theme park channels saying this doesn't fit because I'm too fat. His words, not mine. And he wants them to change it. I don't know, man. Like, it's just that the entitlement stuff has just dripped into
well, we see it all the time.
It's
I mean, do you remember?
Yeah,
You remember the time we were leaving Universal, and we were exiting the park, and we had gotten to the temp check, and somebody bypassed the temp check and just started hustling in, and the security guard was stopping them, saying, you know, hey, stop. You need to just get your temperature checked. And you need to wear a mask. And she was like, sir, I'm going to get my mother, and you're not stopping me, and turned around. And he kept stopping her, saying, and so then they started arguing back and forth. Now, the time spent arguing and her trying to explain that she's going to get her mother, she could have had her temperature checked, masked up, and there would have been no issue. But because she was stopped by somebody of authority that said, you need to do this, she outright refused, stormed past, all because she was going to pick up or go escort her mother back to the car or something, whatever it was. But it was just like, why can't you just follow the rule? The park is opened under these conditions. Just go get your temperature check, put your mask on, and then you can go do anything that you want past this point. Why can't you follow the rule? Why does it have to be a special situation or a special rule for you? Why do they have to accommodate you? Just follow the rules.
And that's the thing is, I get it. I hate the mask. I hate it. But
if
I want to ride a roller coaster, I got to put it on. It's just how it is, man. Like, I don't like it. You know, and I get comments every video on live stream. They're like, oh, you're nothing but sheep. You should go to this park instead. You're this. I mean, I get comments and all I can say is, well, I want to go to the theme park while you're stuck in your house. So I'm gonna go because I know the finesse way of getting my mask off for most of the time and all this stuff. So
They're brothers.
That's
my brother. His name is not Baldy, by the way, but
I forgot my toupee today. Sorry.
Screaming.
Hey, Eat Magic. Hey, Eat Magic. Did you get Disneyland reservations? How'd that go? Did you try? Did you even bother? I popped in the waiting room for about 5 minutes and said, no, I'm good. I couldn't go anyway, but I wanted to see what it looked like.
Yeah, you got to let us know.
I just want to go to Universal Hollywood.
Man.
I miss my park.
I don't have any control over that.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, theme park. Okay, both of you. I need you to do me a favor. I need both of you to do me a favor. Tell me if they're checking IDs. I want to know this information. I have to know. I have to know. When you go to Disney, are they checking IDs? I must know. Because if they're not, I'm going to try and sneak in.
No wait whatsoever.
Nice. You must have gotten it after the website finally stopped. Because that's what happens. It's crashing. It's a hot mess for the first 24 or so hours. And then everybody just gives up. Right? And they're screw it. And then the website works perfect.
Exactly, Dark Shadow Logan. Exactly.
Yes.
But I must know if they're doing IDs, you guys. Eat the Magic and Theme Park Casual, please let me know because I want to know. If not, I'm gonna try and sneak in.
Oh my god. You could read that one, Lee.
Oh, can you read that? You want me to read it for you? Out loud.
Please do. Please read that for me. I just want to sit here and.
$5 super chat. Originally tune in to Oogle Tugs, but I'm captivated by Baldi's sexiness. Magical.
Get the jawline.
Yeah.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
Yeah. John Beck, if you have any photos you'd like for us to share on our Instagram or something, send them over to Tugs.
Yeah.
From your day at Universal. We would love to see them.
Yeah.
We would
I have that map
absolutely love to see them.
Still do that.
I'm not jealous. It's just interesting super chat for a park hopping channel. Park theme park, whatever.
He's just not used to it going a different direction.
No.
That's all. You know. It's all good.
Gunner, don't worry. I promise.
I just wanted to see the other things I'm curious to see is how if they like when we first went to the parks, how after every ride they like hosed them down and it took forever to get on the rides and stuff like that.
Yeah, that lasted a whole not even a month.
Yeah, and like you wonder if they changed. So congrats to Lee's cameo on Anna's channel. That's right.
Yeah,
I have arrived. I made it.
Well, Universal never did the spraying, at least that we saw. They just do the hand, which I think is fine. You do a hand sanitizer before everybody gets on the ride. There you go, done. So I wonder if Hollywood is doing the same thing.
And they do what I like about it. They do it for you. It's almost like a mandatory thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the oldest. Can we talk about Jay's tapeworm?
Oh,
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
okay.
Or better yet.
Oh.
How about no?
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We can talk about it. I'm going live in 45 minutes on the Drunk 3PO channel.
There you go. That's the perfect place to talk about.
Yeah.
What, tapeworms?
I'm looking at this map of Universal Hollywood and I miss it. I want to go back.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Like, I didn't know like Universal had a lot of I got a new store. It's on my. I'll talk about it on my live stream. I'll show you how to get one, like super cheap.
Jay hasn't even given me one. I gotta go buy my own.
Come on, man. The money goes to a good cause.
I have that in my head now. Thanks a lot, George Michael. Thanks. Going to SeaWorld San Diego tomorrow. Oh, say hi to my dolphins for me, theme park casual.
All right, here we go. All right.
Babies.
So all I hear is that it's built on mountains. So where do you enter the park at?
Right here at the bottom at City Walk.
So Harry Potter World's right there?
Yeah. So you come in through City Walk. You come through here. You have the globe for photos here and the entrance. Secret Life of Pets is open now. This is an older map, but Secret Life of Pets is open now. You have Harry Potter here, and it's literally one ride inside the castle. You got Flight of the Hippogriff here, and that's it.
I'm sorry.
I know, right, CJ? My
God. I don't have them in stock. They're from a drop shipper. They're not even in my house, so I can't just hand him one. He's got to like pick one up. How much to donate to get Ryan at the park? What park? It depends.
I think I see Ryan having a better time at Universal than Disney. Poor guy.
I need the link though, bro. Serious. I don't even know the link to the new site.
I just posted it on Twitter. I'll send you one.
All right.
It's built on a hill, says Trey. All right. I'm sorry. Let's continue. All right. There's the entrance.
So the entrance is here. You're good. You have our theater has Kung Fu Panda, not Shrek. Ours has Kung Fu Panda.
So you don't have Monkey?
No.
That park sucks.
I know, right? How dare they? You have Harry Potter. So what you can't tell is, so see this over here on the right where it says Studio Tour of Fast and the Furious King Kong? That's down. It's below. So literally Harry Potter land, world, whatever you want to call it, is on a cliff, like a cliffside. It's high. Like you could get seriously injured if you were to somehow make it over these fences and fall all the way down. It's high. So it's
the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
The Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And is next door to Simpsons. And then the Simpsons If you wanted to go ride like the Mummy, Jurassic Park, Transformers, that's all down. So you have to take this blue thing right here is an escalator. You take it all the way down.
What? Like a zigzag?
Yeah, it zigzags all the way down the hill because again, it's on a giant hill and you can ride all these rides. This is all down. And then the studio tour is back here and it runs underneath or next to, but below Simpsons and Harry Potter. But this is all down here. It's all down. And it comes through and it runs back like this and you loop back around and then you have to go all the way back up the escalators. It's bananas.
Wait. So from the Mummy all the way around to Fast and Furious, you can walk that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, because the entrance, I believe the entrance to the studio tour is here. And you have to take another escalator down to the studio tour. It's banana. The layout is bananas. And then they go through their little thing. They come up here. It's like the Psycho House in New York City. And they take your little backlot tour and you end it in King Kong. And then you come back up. But yeah, you can walk. It's underneath. You can't tell by this map, but it's...
Wait, so is there 2 ways to go down?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, see, I see like a little slide next to Fast and Furious.
I think that's the way to get to the studio. You can get to the studio tour that way.
So that's a little different.
Mm-hmm. Or you
so
the layout is bananas, but it's literally like this. You have the top part here, Simpsons, Harry Potter, and the bottom part here. And it's crazy. It's very steep. It's very, very steep.
So the Wizarding World of Harry Potter only has Flight of the Hippogriff and the Forbidden Journey?
Yes, we only have Hogsmeade.
Flight of the Hippogriff.
That's what's bananas. You only have those 2 Harry Potter rides and
kiddie rides?
Because they don't have room. So people are like, we need Diagon Alley, we want the bank ride and all that stuff. They have nowhere to put it unless they take out Simpsons, which I wouldn't cry about. If they take out Simpsons, then they can expand Harry Potter World that way. But there's nowhere for them to go because I'm not kidding you when I say this is a cliff. Like it's
wow.
It's Universal is Hollywood is very small.
The flight of the hippopotamus, that's the kiddie roller coaster.
Yeah, that's a little kiddie coaster. All right, so question.
Real quick before you talk, thank you for the $5 super sticker, Mike Hill. And thank you, WZRBS. Here's $10 to get Ryan to Legoland. The constant stir of profanity around small children would be hilarious. Really? Man, I've been using this a lot.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
All right, continue.
When he says
I love
buddy,
you,
buddy.
So yeah, you can actually do this, especially if it's a quiet day. You can hit this park in a day.
All right, so I have a question. So you said go from City Walk. You can go up onto this what looks like a yellow looking walkway, right? And then the escalator looks like it's going down the mountain. Yes. Okay, so if you start at the park up high and you go down to everything, how do you get to the entrance of the park if that's already up high?
You have to come back up. Oh, from the entrance to the park is street level.
Oh, so the park is built down a cliff.
It's built
not
down
up a hill.
No, it's built down. The entrance is so you park in the parking garage, and I think you have to take an escalator maybe from the top floor to the parking garage down, kind of like you guys do at Universal. But the entrance is street level, and so it's street level, and then you go down. And then in order to leave the park, you got to go all the way back up that escalator and walk all the way through the yellow brick road to the entrance down here, and then come back.
You know
up
what, man?
It's an insane.
One earthquake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And this whole thing just falls away. Y'all see Superman, the movie?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
One earthquake.
It really is. It's Hollywood is crazy. If you've never been to Hollywood before, it's absolutely insane the way they built some of this stuff because everything is built into the hills or around the hills or on the way the hills roll is the way the things are built. So you'll see if you do the celebrity tours or if you go into the Hollywood Hills to see all the mansions and stuff, they're built just like this theme park. They're built with 1 level, 2 level, and they go along the hill. It's Hollywood is a
Look
trip.
at Trey.
It's terribly built. It's terribly built and it's very small. But I will say I like our City Walk better than Orlando's City Walk. I'm not really sure why. It's more it's smaller, so you don't have like it's smaller and it's more of a I don't know. Ours is I like our City Walk better. It's not as big and crazy. But the park itself is it's bad. Oh my god. It's hilly. Hollywood is very hilly. Not many people know that. You don't know it until you go. It's very hilly. Very, very hilly. I'm trying to stay on track here, and you guys are being crazy. You guys are being
I don't know where all this forehead talk started, but
also our mummy ride is different, which is great. And what else? The only thing that ours differs really, dude, is our mummy ride is different. Like it's not a movie set type of ride. So you don't have that video with like Brendan Fraser and like the cast, you know, talking, I need my cup of coffee. That's not a thing on our mummy ride. You just get on the ride. And then our backlot tour, you're very likely to see a celebrity on our backlot tour because it's Hollywood. Other than that, it's very small. And
I don't care about celebrities. My brother's a celebrity, so
yeah. Oh, and our
when you have
Jurassic
one in the
Park
family, everybody else is, you know.
Yeah. Our Jurassic Park ride is different, which I haven't ridden this yet either. They changed their water ride to Jurassic World. So where on the map are they building Nintendo Land? I literally don't know where they're building. Look at this map and you tell me where the heck are they building Nintendo Land? I don't know. Back here, maybe behind Transformers. I have no
what land?
Nintendo World.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
No idea.
There's like there's no room for expansion.
It's got to. The only thing I can think of is it's got to be up back here behind Transformers. Up and to see this grassy area up at the top. That's got to
build it underground.
That's the only thing I can think of. I have no idea where it's at. Where's Eat the Magic? Behind Transformers? Is that what it is? Okay, yeah. So it's this grassy.
You have a few moments left. Can one of you answer this hard question? 3-day passes, Universal or Disney for a 3 and 6-year-old, and what parks? We're gonna give you the Florida answer if you're coming to Florida.
I would say Disney.
For kids, Disney. Yeah. For the munchkins.
Universal Islands of Adventure is a great park. I think the rides are a little more adult oriented. They do have kiddie stuff.
Yeah,
that age range, I think you're better at Disney, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Why is there a
water world ride?
I think it's a show, actually. Yeah, it's a stunt show. I don't know. There just is.
I don't think it's open right now.
Why not? Yeah, I don't think it's open right now.
You mean from the Kevin Costner movie?
Animal Kingdom's great for little ones because they got that petting zoo.
Yeah. Oh,
and all that stuff.
And then, of course, Magic Kingdom, because it's Magic Kingdom. Like, you're going to want to take the kids there. And I believe as of yesterday, if I'm remembering the date right, you can take photos at Disney now outside with no mask. So you're timing this perfectly. You're not going to have a bunch of kids with their face masks on for their first time at Disney.
That is 100% accurate now. You can take your mask off for photos.
Finally at Disney. Universal's like, we've been doing that the whole time. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lance saw Vin Diesel and Paul Walker on the tram. Yeah. Celebrities. They're everywhere down there. But yeah, so that's the layout.
Yeah.
It's very small and stupid because it's like this. I don't know.
Okay.
Dude, people are on your forehead, man.
I don't know what started it. I tried to defer, but nobody's listening to me anymore.
Here we go. It's really not that big. I don't know why. I mean, look, I'm getting older. Yeah, it's probably scaled back an inch.
No, that's just the camera angle. You're
an inch? No way. That's a lot, an inch.
Huh?
I don't think it's gone back an inch.
My hair's still nice and thick. And people are just jealous. So I'll just highlight their jealousy.
Park Hoppin. The traffic at Universal Hollywood is atrocious. Go for one day on a weekday. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. I find it funny that Florida has the best version of both of these parks, probably because it's flat land. At least Cali have Magic Mountain there.
Magic Mountain is the best Six Flags. Hardcore.
What is Magic Mountain?
Six Flags.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
I know, right, Christopher? I'm trying. It's not working well, though.
Dude.
That's all right.
You guys are
Brush your hair down.
I don't even. I'm not ashamed. I think I look fine. I got no worries.
That's all that matters. See?
They talk about my forehead all they want. I got a full head of hair. It's just the jealousy of Gina. That's all it is. Anyway. I know, man. We just having fun. I'll make a forehead t-shirt and make $20,000. What will y'all do?
Oh my god. Can I have some?
Yeah, I'll split it with the park hopping.
Thanks.
Jay needs to grow bangs.
Oh my gosh. I want to give you bangs. That'd be fun.
It's all in jest.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
Yeah. See?
Wait till y'all see the tapeworm book that me and Krista are developing. It will be released in December, and there will be a plushie involved. I don't know what that has to do with theme parks.
I want to go to SoCal theme parks so bad. I miss my Universal.
That's it. I'm done. We're done.
That's why I want to know if they're checking IDs, theme park casual. Because if they're not,
get with Tugs, because Tugs is going to write something up for Geeks and Gamers. Did I hear that correct? Yeah.
At some point, I'm waiting on details.
So there it is. All right. There you go.
There you go.
Wait till we're together. If I ever get to meet Ryan, we'll measure him on a live stream. That way you can. Does the book have pop-outs? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Thanks for a great show.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's all good. Head over to the Drunk 3PO channel in 35 minutes where I'm going to discuss t-shirts, cancel culture, Star Wars. You never know who might show up. But right now, I don't have any special guests. So that's it. I'm going to hit the button. That's Lee. That's Tugs. We will see you